buddy. Had a dumb trip today. Came down to Southern California to see my dad. I guess that's dumb. You know, it's never dumb to see your dad.
Road Southwest 32 out of 97 for 8 at Janny. We got Echo.
Southwest 32, signal approach Burbank, altimeter
8,500 feet.
Expect the ILS Zulu runway 8 approach.
Headed back
Zulu
from
8 to 8 rather, and
California up to Palo Alto. An orange here, stole it from my brother's place.
Southwest 32, descend to maintain 6,000.
They're maintaining 6,000, Southwest 32.
Passing Burbank, the Rose Bowl's over there to my left. Be the Orange Bowl. Ah, get it. Looking over here, here's the line that I had scheduled here, but over, if I range out, it takes me over this. The darker it is, the higher the mountains are. And so I'm like, why mess with that? Here's one's really high over here. So I didn't want to go anywhere near over there, so I just decided to stay right of it, and much more comfortable for me. Look at this quite a bit to make sure everything's okay. Fuel, we got more in the left tank. I got the left tank in. Tank temperatures are okay. If they start rising a little bit, then I would actually increase the fuel to cool it down a little bit. We're looking really good right now, so really not a whole lot for me to do other than orange. There's a plane right there. There he is right there. He's 2,600 feet. It looks like a airliner. 2,600 feet, 2,700 below me. So it looks like he's descending into Burbank. Now he's disappeared. Fortunately, I got a headwind. True airspeed's 142 knots, but I'm only going 131 knots, so
SoCal, RB 880,
it's like 11 knot headwind, it looks like.
Going 6,500.
12 knot headwind, 13 knot.
RB 880, Echo Echo, signal approach, Roger Burbank, altimeter 2984.
2984, 880, Echo Echo.
Okay, I sped this up quite a bit actually, so I went from normal speed back there to this is 20 times the normal speed, and the reason I'm actually kind of doing this so you can see what it's like to go from actually daytime flying, which obviously you can see everything, you can see the sun actually going down, to nighttime flying. So you'll see it getting darker and darker and darker, and then you'll see what it's like here to actually fly exactly at night where you actually can't see anything. It's actually pitch black, and really all you're looking at is your screens and some planes flying by. So the one thing I want to say is, yeah, I did fly down. I said it was a dumb trip because I flew down to Southern California. It was like a last second thing. The plane happened to be available at Palo Alto, so I rented the plane, went down to see my dad. But then I realized as I kind of got down there that I really don't have a whole lot of time because somebody actually had the plane rented the following day. So in any case, it's always great to see your dad, and I was hoping to see my brother and the kids and stuff, but unfortunately they weren't home, and then I ended up having to leave sooner than I anticipated. But as you can see here, I'm just flying, looking at the screen there, looking over on the right side of the screen there. The darker the areas, the higher the mountains. So the green part that you're actually seeing is actually quite a bit. It's actually flat ground, right? So as it gets yellow and then light yellow there, and then it gets darker yellow, and then it gets actually red. Red means that's actually higher. Whatever that point is actually higher than where you are. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth with the engine and everything because I constantly look at the engine pressure, the oil pressures, see if the cylinder head temperatures are actually intact, and you're just constantly scanning the airplane to make sure that the airplane's actually running the way it actually should be. So going back and forth here, it's a beautiful night. As you can see, the sunset's coming down, but this is my first time actually flying cross country. I guess when I say cross country, I mean going from Southern California to Northern California, and certainly it's the first time of ever doing it at nighttime. So it's definitely a great experience, and you'll see as it gets darker and darker here. So the sun's almost completely down, and as you can see here, it's going to get really dark out there in a second. So it's one thing when you have a city underneath you, it's another thing when there's absolutely nothing. And sometimes at this point here, going up there, as you can see outside, you really can't see anything. So it's almost like you're playing some sort of video game and looking at the screens and everything like that, and you really just have to kind of trust your instruments at this point and really kind of be on your toes. But in some ways it's actually easier to fly at night because the weather's calm, you can see traffic and everything like that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and that's about it.